Let's go over some tips and tricks on how you can defeat Guangzhi, one of the first bosses that you'll come across in Wukong. Once you place your incense at the shrine, Toto will appear and he'll cast a pretty interesting spell on you.
Do you? Fly!
The good thing about it is you can use it to your advantage. Once he transforms you, you can travel directly to the boss without fighting any mobs. Now, if you don't survive your first attempt, you will have to fight all the monsters that you skipped the first time around.
Another monkey, I see.
Immediately, you should notice that he has a twin blade that's set on fire. Any armor that reduces fire damage is probably good. When the fight first starts, he's gonna rush at you. So just make sure that you dodge and try to keep your distance. One of the major attacks that you want to look out for is this charge up attack. He'll pause for a brief moment and then he'll dash directly at you. Try to be patient and time his attacks. One thing that is important to notice, and I would say the key to this battle, is the distance that you are from Jugzone. If you back up far enough, Jugzone won't attack you. He'll just stay in the back corner and walk back and forth. What you want to do is ensure that you don't get too close to him when your spells are charging up. Your free spell is going to play a key role in this fight, especially since it's the only one that you currently have. So just keep your distance, make sure you don't get close enough to aggro him, and while you're keeping your distance, your free spell will charge back up, and once it's ready to go, just run in, freeze him, do your damage, get back out, dodge if you need to. Make sure you try to get back as far as you can, as fast as you can, so he doesn't start to attack you. And if he does charge up to attack, you'll see that he'll go into a kneeling stance, and that's the perfect opportunity for you to cast your free spell and then go ahead and get some damage in. Now, once you do the free spell and you get your attacks in, the next attack that Jugzone typically does is that he'll throw his spear at you. Just keep dodging backwards to avoid the spear. You may take some damage, but once you get enough distance between you and Jugzone, then you can just heal. He won't attack you if you're far enough away. Now, if you run out of mana and you run out of spells, by this time you should have his health down low enough so you can finish him off. But if you do need to take a break and you do need to recover your health, again, remember, just back up and heal. Once you're ready, go back in and then finish him off. Another thing that you might want to do, or you might want to take note of, is if you can get Jugzone in the corner of the arena, you can dump a lot of damage onto him. You want to try to restrict his movement as much as possible. If Jugzone does end up setting you on fire, you need to dodge at least 2 to 3 times to stop the burn effect. Because if you get that DOT, that damage over time from that fire, it can add up very quickly, especially if Jugzone does lay another hit on you. You're gonna have damage over time and that direct damage that you take from the boss. Once you defeat Jugzone, you get the Red Tide spell. This one, you'll like it. You can transform into Jugzone and use his twin blade. This is a great spell because once you transform into Jugzone, you'll now have his health bar, and once that health bar depletes, you'll transform back into the monkey form and you'll be able to still continue on in the fight with your health bar. So essentially, you get 2 health bars in one fight. Once you're done, ring that bell and move on to the next boss. Let me know down in the comments some of the strategies that you use to take down this boss. I hope you enjoyed this one and learned something new. I'll catch you in the next one.
You just had to make some noise, did you? Now everyone knows you're here.